Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. And today we've got Nketiah hitting back at his critics and a lot more news. Looks like Arsenal are going in for a second bid for Rafinha. 70 mil is what's been quoted. But first of all, how's it going, Jez?
All good, man. Great to be back on your show. Thank you for having me on. Always a pleasure. Have a debate with you two guys. And yeah, I'm sure this will be a lit one with our views as it is. But yeah, nice to be back, man.
Nah, thanks for coming on. Fuad, where you been hiding, bro?
I don't hide, bro. I'm here, right? It's pre-season.
So what's happened you to come on? You don't jump on. As soon as we sign Fabio Vieira,
because with all due respect, listen. This is why I know you got dementia. I told you pre-season I won't be jumping on like this season. I like to relax, cleanse myself from football a little bit. That's what I like to do, you know. But anyway, can we start anyway? How are you, Jez?
I'm very well.
It's always an honor to be. It's always an honor to see you and hear you and take your opinions because you're good. I ain't saying nothing good about Northside because he doesn't deserve nothing.
Mate, look, you know, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have a difference of opinion, that is for sure. But fair play to you, my friend. I respect what you say. Can't always agree with it, but that's life, and we'll leave it there.
Yeah. Well, let's get Fuad's expertise on this one. They extended my deal for a reason. Eddie Nketiah hits out at his doubters after signing a new long-term contract at Arsenal, as he explains why he took Thierry Henry's iconic number 14. Let's get into his exact quotes, and then I want to see what you guys think about it. I have worked a lot with the manager on playing with my back to goal, on the spaces to drop into and link play. Of course, it has been developed, but at the same time, you don't get here by just standing in the penalty box and scoring goals. People are always going to say things, but I do what I can. The people that have played against me, the coaches that have worked with me, I know how they feel about me. Every team needs a squad to compete. The club is always looking for ways to strengthen. They have extended my deal and they have done so for a reason. The last thing he says is, I joined the club at 14. I wore the number 14 on loan at Leeds. I even lived at number 14 at one point. When the opportunity came up to take it, it was hard to say no. I know what it means to the club and the fans. It's a nice feeling, an iconic number. We know it's a special shirt, and Thierry made it cool to wear this shirt, just like he did with long socks and gloves. It is what we have grown up with. I'm trying to do the best. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm focused on creating my own memories in that shirt, leaving my own stamp on it. Guys, what do you lot make of Eddie Nketiah's quotes? Let's go first with Jez. Jez, what do you make of that?
Oh, mate, honestly, dear God, really? This fella. Is this the guy that it's going to lead our goal scoring next season? I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, I was looking earlier, 21 starts last year in the Premier League. Yeah. 5 goals. 5. And yet we, as a club, give him 100 grand a week, honour him with that iconic shirt. It's an absolute fraud. It's a joke. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. This guy is not good enough to lead this club forward. We need a proper 20, 25 goal a year striker. We ain't got one. At this point in time, we ain't getting one. No. The guy is not good enough. I don't care what anybody says. He is not the one. His comments, I think, are ridiculous. No. We need better. And why, when this guy was looking to leave, talking about leaving, yeah, and we honour him with 100 grand a week and that shirt, it's bullshit. This is the state of this football club with Edu and Arteta. That is shocking, shocking. No, don't want him here.
Fair enough, Jess. Fair enough. Well, but listen, I don't think I could say it any better. Fuad, what do you make? What do you make of him getting the 14th
First things first, I would like to congratulate Eddie Nketiah on staying at Arsenal and getting his contract because he's shut up his doubters. And when he hit back good. Second of all, he named it number 40 is his favourite number. Remember he said he named it after his door, you know. So it's just a number to me. First things first, anyway, but I would like to say, all right, Jess, you said he started 21 games. He actually didn't. From the start of the season, he come on for 1 minute. 1 minute. So you can't really hold that against him. He come on in 1 minute every time he was coming on for them 21 starts. But he actually started from the start of 90 minutes. He only played like 8 games or 7 games or 5 games. The last 5 games of the season or 7 games of the season. And he actually scored 5 goals.
So, and is that good enough for a 23-year-old?
But
is that good enough?
With all due respect, though, he hasn't had a chance at Arsenal.
Yeah, but you said the same thing about Lacazette. He had a chance and he got benched by Nketiah.
Lacazette's gone now. That's not my business. That's not my business.
That was your excuse. For
but he has had a chance. You got to think of it. He's only 22 years of age. The way Arsenal fans like yourself and offside having a meltdown, you're making it like this guy's 50. The guy's only the guy got thrown in a way. He got like, all right, I'll go off your standards then. Oh, he got thrown in the deep end. No one knows he's not good enough, but at least he scored a few goals towards the end of the season. I'm not saying he's the answer, but at least he deserves a chance. He only started like 5-6 games.
He's the answer? Why are you defending him like he's
No,
the
he deserves a chance. He's 22.
What do you mean
the problem is, we've seen it.
You're not good enough.
No. You said that about Canabry.
If he's not good enough for Leeds, why is he good enough for us?
You said that about Canabry. Was Canabry not good enough when he was 18? This guy. He's 22. If he was 25,
23 actually. He's not 22. He's 23.
He's still a baby. He's still a baby.
Oh, he's still a baby.
Give him a season.
He's a baby at 23, yeah?
He's a baby, bro. He's still young. You act like he's 50.
What's that with you that every Arsenal player has to make it?
He needs a chance, bro. I believe. I'm a true believer that he needs a chance, all right? Nketiah is only 23 years of old.
Do you rate Tammy Abraham? Do you rate Tammy Abraham?
He's a good player. Of course I rate him. He's a good player.
You rate him, yeah?
Yeah, but he plays.
Cool.
Okay, cool. But he's playing. But your point, there's a reason why.
Hold on. There's a reason. Tammy Abraham, yeah, when Lampard was there, scored a bag of goals when he was there, yeah? In a young team, yeah? He performed. I've never seen Nketiah do the same thing. And still, Chelsea said,
he hasn't had a chance.
Over to Roma. And Tammy Abraham, that was said not good enough for Chelsea, yeah? Has proven himself in the Premier League a lot more than Eddie Nketiah. And yet they got rid of him.
But the reality is how many there's not a difference.
Anybody that comes through, and also he didn't come through
you're not being fair to your player. No. Talk facts.
Hold on a sec. Fans like you, get excited over Eddie because he came from Cobham. He didn't come through Haaland. He was at Chelsea from 9 to 13.
I don't care about Chelsea.
So why is it that anyone that comes through the academy,
why can't you talk?
Why is it? Hold on. Why is it that they always have to make it? If he's not good enough, he's not good enough. He ain't good enough. It's
what do you embarrass?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna let you land. Hold on. You, was so happy to let go of Aubameyang. Aubameyang's done way more than this guy in his Arsenal career. And what was your excuse? Because he doesn't score enough. This guy is the epitome of not scoring enough. This guy scores less goals than Lacazette. Yeah,
how many strikers?
I'm gonna let you go. Hold on. Lacazette's highest tally at Arsenal was 14 goals in a season. This guy scored 10 goals in 5 seasons. That is abysmal, bro. Absolutely abysmal.
How many games have you started?
So don't be running.
How many games you start for Emery? No. How many games you start for Emery? How many games you start for Emery? No offside. You watch football. How many games and Nketiah start for Emery? Why? So what's the point of you having an opinion in? You don't like the player. Simple. You're just too busy sucking off Chelsea and Tottenham, bro. That's the truth. That's your business. That ain't me, bro.
Well, why would I do that?
Problem is, that's your problem. No.
So why are we talking about it?
Your problem is, let's stick to the topic. Your problem is,
you sound so rattled, you know that?
I'm not rattled. I'm an Arsenal fan. You don't speak facts. You always digress to other teams because you're too shit to talk about your own team because you don't support them properly. So let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. This guy sat on the bench in the Premier League all season last season, and when he was called on, he scored. Last year, when we did Southampton away, we were struggling. Who come on and scored? Nketiah. This season, when we lost 3 games in a row, I blame the team and the manager for them defeats. But what happened is, he throws Nketiah in the deep end. What happens? He goes to Chelsea, scores 2 goals. Then he keeps scoring, and he scored more goals on the striker than you're moaning about.
London derby.
No, it doesn't matter.
But he's
scoring no. But he's scoring no goals.
Hold on. Because
he needs a chance.
Your narrative doesn't suit, yeah? Because why didn't he, yeah? If he's so great, yeah? Because he was underused. By your words, he's underused. He was on the bench all season. He came in for the last, 8 to 9 games. How come he couldn't ascend us back into the top 4? Why couldn't he do that?
Because no side. You can't sit on the bench. No side. The problem is, he's shit to you anyway. So what do you expect of him?
No. Answer my question.
Answer my question. That don't make sense, though. You're not rating the player that you wanted to score goals.
No. Because on one hand, hold on. Let me land. Because you're not answering the question. Hold on. You just said, he hasn't had a chance. He's been on the bench for 21 starts. Yeah, he didn't start all of them, but some of them he did start, and he was underwhelming. For the last games of the season, he's been underused the whole season, is what you said. Yeah? So he should be fresh. He's been underused. Yeah? So how come he only scored in 2-3 matches and the rest of the matches he went missing? How come when we really needed him against our North London rivals? Hold on. When we needed him against our North London rivals, yeah? How come he didn't show up then? Because he's fresh. He hasn't been overused. He hasn't been
because he's a team
and Martinelli. So you tell me why we should be giving him a chance because he didn't do enough to get us in the top 4. Go on.
All right. I'll tell you why. Because you talk. Because the problem with you, bro, you get schooled by me every time. It's a team performance. It's not his fault. The team never performed. It's a team performance. The team never performed. There was no midfield. It's the truth. Listen, it was a team performance. If you're going to play one play,
that's what I'm going to get you again. You just said it's a team performance. Hold on, that's what you just said. It's a team performance.
It's shit.
Yeah?
Then.
So how come you didn't afford? Hold on. How come you didn't afford Aubameyang the same respect then? Because you're saying it's because of the
no, bro.
So why are you blaming Aubameyang when he left in January and saying
Aubameyang is
scoring up? But now your argument is with the same midfield. The argument now is the midfield ain't good enough. Make that make sense.
All right, let me ask you a question. Aubameyang bottled the penalty for us. No, I've lost. All right, then, you want to go to Aubameyang? Jess, remember that goal? Remember Wembley? When we were all there and we could have got top 4 with Emery? Who's the pussy who missed the penalty? Who's the pussy who missed that penalty? Who's the pussy? Come on, now.
Who's the guy that won us the FA Cup? The cup Who's the striker that won us that? Because
let's talk facts then. Even Aubameyang bottled it. I'm coming with facts. See, there we go there. You're got nothing to say to me. Even your Aubameyang, every Arteta out fan, that pussy missed the penalty against top 4. Stop blaming on all this. He's our best striker. He's a pussy, bro. He's a pussy. He bottled it in Wembley. He hit it on the fucking stadium. We could have get top 4. No, offside. Come at me. You got nothing to say. I'm talking facts.
Okay, hold on. Your manager's a bottler. Your manager is a bottler. So what?
No, you're dead out here.
Also, your manager's a bottler because you told me if he doesn't get top 4, he has to get sacked. 3 years, he doesn't get top 4. Conte's over there at Tottenham, 6 months, and he gets top 4 with only 2 players. You want to talk about bottlers? Edu's a bottler, yeah? How come we couldn't get Vlahovic over the line? Oh, yeah, because we weren't looking at him. Why weren't we looking at him?
I told you that in January.
Yeah, you did. Hold on. Why didn't we? Yeah, why are you getting rid of a striker that probably would have got us over the line to get top 4 to get no striker? Is that not bottling it as a sporting director? Is that not bottling it? Yeah? What about the Cronkies? Yeah? Have they been overachieving as well? The whole process you support is bottle jobs. So I don't know what you're talking about bottle jobs.
None of my business. You're
a bottler. You're a bottler. Could you go back on everything you say?
Nah, the problem is, shall you digress? Because I just schooled you about Nketiah.
You don't want it when we
there is there. See, people, this.
Looking like the Iranian flipping DJ Khaled.
Listen up.
Look at this guy. Yeah? You don't even watch the Portuguese league, but you're there flipping, getting your magic sock out. You don't even watch the Portuguese league. Name me 5 Portuguese players in the Primeira Liga. Name me 5.
I don't watch this shit league.
Exactly,
I
but
don't
you're
watch
there
it.
loading him up. Like
Oh,
he's
you know what? Okay. Everybody. Fabio Vieira shit.
man.
Don't get.
You're
I'm
the
gonna do
man.
north side. Fabio Vieira shit. He ain't good enough for Arsenal. He shit. And he becomes a world class player. All you numpties, remember who said it? Come on, you have the guy's a good player. Fabio Vieira is going to be a top player, and I can't wait to prove your face. And you know when you're there in the season and you're there schooling your face, I'm going to tell you, remember you don't give people a chance. And if Nketiah scores more than 12 goals, I'm going to say, remember this shit. I'm going to keep reminding you because he's only 23. He's only 23.
I want to ask Jez a question.
Only 23.
Back, just to bring the conversation a bit back to Nketiah. You know, at Man United, you've got George, you got Best that wore the number 7 shirt. You had David Beckham that had the number 7 shirt. Ronaldo had the number 7 shirt. That number 7 shirt at Man United holds some weight. Over here, we have some numbers as well that hold some weight. I mean, should these numbers just be given out? I mean, we even got Emil Smith Rowe with the number 10, Dennis Bergkamp's number. Now, I'm not saying I think he has a higher ceiling than Nketiah, but should somebody of that level at this moment in time be given a number with that much significance? That's to you, Jez.
All I can say, mate, I've got to react to foul. Honestly, mate. Fair play to you, fella, but you talk absolute bollocks.
Nah, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what you said about Aubameyang, yeah? Arteta got rid of him. He goes over, yeah, to Barcelona and absolutely bangs it. What does that tell you about Arteta?
Oh, yeah.
It tells me. No, hang on. Let me fucking finish. It tells me that Arsenal, yeah, Arteta is an arrogant prick. He upsets players. He ruins players. He's done it with Pepe. Yeah. Now, I know a lot of people slag Pepe off. He's quality. But this manager has ruined the fella. Yeah. Doesn't give him game time. And I'm sorry, mate, you cannot compare Aubameyang with Nketiah.
Well, look.
No,
you're saying that now. Okay, you're saying that. Wait, Javi's been with him for 6 months, all right? With all due respect, if Javi rated Aubameyang highly rated, they're going to break the bank and go broke just to get it now to get Lewandowski in. There's a reason.
Okay, hold on.
Because they don't trust Aubameyang.
You're talking rubbish. It's called depth, yeah? Not everyone's as dumb as Arsenal, and they're only going to sign
no,
and then put Nketiah on 100k, and then when Gabriel Jesus gets injured, who are we stuck with? Nketiah. That wasn't even good enough to get us top 4. Yeah, don't be stupid. Yeah, it's the same thing we've done with Partey. We got Partey, and then job's done, re-sign El Nene. What happens when Partey gets injured? What happens, yeah? Because the next level down from Partey is El Nene. Not good enough to get us even into the top 4. We had 2 players out, yeah? We had 2 players out that ruined the whole season. We had Partey and we had Tierney. And the backups are levels below, yeah? So it's called actually having quality on the bench. How about that? Yeah? That's why Real Madrid win titles. That's why Barcelona win titles. Because they don't have Nketiahs on the bench and only one good player in that position. So what are you talking about? Looking absolute bucaria, bruv.
No, I'm not talking Pucaria. I've seen Aubameyang miss sitters for Barcelona, bro. The fans are going fuming with him. I know you scored a few goals when he first played it, and he missed sitters at the same time. And after that, Xavi seen that, thought, you know what? I can't trust this guy. I need Lewandowski. They're breaking the back because they don't trust him, bro.
It's not about
he hasn't come out and said, I've got the Arsenal striker. They don't trust him.
Listen, you are the typical Arsenal fan. This is the problem.
No, I'm just saying, my opinion.
No. It's fans like you. We need rotation. Why are we working on rotation?
You're the Champions League.
No. And this is why we've been failures for 19 years. Don't work on rotation when your starting lineup ain't good enough. Yeah? Buy players that can get into the first team. Wait, hold on. Buy players that can get in the first team, and your first team will always be strong. And you need strong competition. That's what you need in a team. So if they get Lewandowski, yeah, if Aubameyang gets injured, look at the quality coming off the bench. Look at the quality taking the mantle. Yeah, think about it, man. Don't be stupid.
No, I am. I think you're like this, all right? I think you're like this. Wait, 2 seconds. Okay, so you go in there. I'll drop it like it is in there. Like I'll drop it like it's hot, like I normally do in it. I think you're like this. Look at it from my perspective. Bayern haven't won no Champions League. Lewandowski has. He hasn't won no Premier League titles, or he hasn't even been in the Champions League for a while. But Lewandowski is. We can't go forward with this striker. Yeah, he ain't good enough. He's not.
What are you talking
He's
about?
not good enough for Barcelona's level.
Question, Falcon.
He hasn't won the Champions League. Lewandowski has.
Let Jez learn.
It's the truth. He's not good enough. You know it and I know it. And that's why you're both rattled.
Go on, Jez.
Are you a mate of Julian's?
I met him once.
Honestly, mate, I like you. I love you as a person. But dear God, man, come on.
I'm just talking facts, though. If your standards of winning, if your standards of winning, Aubameyang haven't won net for Arsenal. So you can't. It's a contradiction what you're saying, because you guys say we want to win leagues, we want to win the Champions League. He haven't got to see Arsenal into the Champions League.
No. That wasn't the point that you made. That wasn't the point that you made for it. The point you made.
Your standards, though.
Hold on. You're criticizing Barcelona for strengthening their striking options. How stupid can you be? How stupid can you be?
Aubameyang's not good enough.
It's about rotation.
He is not good enough.
Why have we got squads?
They're going to sell him anyway.
This guy's so dumb. Why have we got substitutions then? Because players get injured.
He's not good enough for Barcelona. He misses sitters there, bro. So he's not good enough.
Okay, so by your logic, Arsenal don't really trust Nketiah because we're going out and getting Gabriel Jesus.
No, it ain't that.
Exactly.
It's a replacement.
Well, shut up then. You're talking absolute bro.
No, because Jesus ain't good enough for Arsenal. Jesus ain't good enough for Arsenal. That's your opinion. I'm just going to what you do to us. Then it is there. Aubameyang ain't good enough to take Barcelona forward. And he sure ain't good enough to your standards, to your recommendation. We want league titles. Well, sorry to break your heart, but Aubameyang couldn't even get us near the Champions League since he's been at Arsenal.
So forward with a strike force of Gabriel Jesus, which looks like a deal that's going to be completed, and Nketiah, you think that's enough to fire us up to win the league? Because that's my standards to win the league.
Well, why didn't Aubameyang do it? That was your standards anyway.
Answer my question and stop the flip.
Answer your own question. Why didn't Aubameyang
Aubameyang
do it?
I'll ask you a question first. Answer my question, then I will answer yours. Is that good enough in the league?
Your standards is that high. This is the question he puts to
answer
me.
No. You don't want to answer it. All right, if you don't want to answer it, Jez, do you think Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus is good enough to fire us to win the league or even get top 4?
No.
And why? Why do you think that?
Because we need Northside. We need a proper 20-plus goal a season striker. We need another. When Aubameyang was the top of his game at Arsenal, he was doing that. I'm sorry, Nketiah is not going to achieve that. Jesus is not going to achieve that. I don't honestly believe they will play many games together because Martinelli is there and it's going to be rotation. No. And I'll put this out there to people watching. If Arteta is not challenging for the league by Christmas and is not achieving in the Europa League this year, because the only way I can see Arsenal getting Champions League next season is by winning the Europa League. And I don't believe it will happen. And, Foul, I'm sorry, man. I know you love Arteta and you're probably best mates for him. You drink down the pub with him and all that. But the guy is a fucking idiot. Yeah? He's proven it. Facts on the table, my friend. Yeah? When he came, he stated, Arsenal will win the Champions League within 3 years. Well, this is your 3rd year, friend, and we're not in the Champions League. So by that fact, he should be sacked. He made that statement. He is not good enough. I don't get why everybody is so sucked up to this fella. He has no proven record. Oh, well, he won the FA Cup. Yeah. By a fluke.
So was Wigan.
If you United,
he still won it, though, isn't he? He still won the FA Cup.
Yeah, he won it.
All right, but Jez. All right, Jez. So you're saying, all right, I'm saying to you now, all right, you don't believe that Nketiah deserves a chance, and a lot of people on here don't, all right? But if he starts first game of the season and he fires in 2 goals against Palace, and then does he deserve to start the next game and deserve a chance from now to the end of the season? If he starts from the opening game, if he scores, does he deserve a chance?
Of course. And I will.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not people. People on here. They come on here. They're writing a player off. If he becomes a good player, everyone on here, and I remember what it is. I will call you all out, because at the same time, you're all putting in comments. You can't write him off straight away. He's just 23. If he was 27 and he wasn't firing and he was shit for other teams, I'll say, yeah, fair enough. Because he's 23 or 22, he deserves a chance. I'm not saying he's that, but he could turn into a good player. But then you can, and people like Northside come and lick his ass and say, no, you don't give him a chance.
I'm not saying
it's
that.
wrong, like.
Look, I support any Arsenal footballer on the pitch, right? And I will always do that. I've done it all my life since the age of 7, right? What I'm saying to you is, if he starts against Palace on August the 5th and he bangs 2 goals, excellent. And do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Yeah? But I don't believe he has that ability. He's a guy that will score 2 in this game, miss out for 6, score 1, miss out for 5, score 2, maybe, and that is his levels. He's not consistent.
But Jez, if like Mo just said there, if you look at his record, he hasn't played many minutes for football for Arsenal. This is the first ever towards it, and he scored a few goals in the games where he actually had a chance. I mean, no one used to play him. So I was saying, let's see, like, people are gonna calm down, relax, and see what he can do, because he ain't bad like people say he is. Because if he was that shit, Jez, if he was that crap and that thing, he would have bottled it in Stamford Bridge.
That's a one-off game, but this guy's going on like he performed the whole season.
No, but it's still a big game, though.
Okay,
you're
You made a statement that we need to be patient.
But I'm going to finish my statement. Hold on. Let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement, then you can add.
What you just said.
Let me finish my statement. Let me finish. See, that's the problem.
You're trying to make it seem like we don't have patience. That is unfair. And you're a fellow fan, yeah? You're a fellow fan. Let me tell you. No, wait, hold on. Let me tell you why I don't have patience. People told me to have patience with Lacazette, yeah? What happened there? You told me that. Hold on. I ain't finished. Hold on, yeah? I'm sick and tired of patience. We have been the most patient. And this is the reason why I'm...
What do you mean patient?
No. Hold on.
But you in a way, Northside.
Bro, I'm going to mute you, bro. Hold on. Don't come on here and tell me to have patience. I've been having 19 years worth of patience. My patience has run out. It is time to deliver. Hold on. It is time to deliver. This club didn't come to the Emirates to start buying youth projects, which is the third.
Stop changing the subject.
The third youth project that we're moving on to, yeah? I'm sick and tired of it. Why do I have to wait, yeah, year in, year out, to prove to you that Ben White ain't good enough, to prove to you El Nene ain't good enough to get us to the level we want, to prove to you Lacazette wasn't good enough, that I proved to you this season, to prove to you that Xhaka ain't good enough? Why do I need to keep waiting? I know these players ain't good enough. I know they're not good enough. Because these are players that have failed under numerous managers. And also, when I see them, the things I criticize in their game, I don't see improvements. If I was to see improvements, I'll put my hand up and say, you know what? They proved me wrong. Because I want to be proven wrong. Because I want Arsenal to win. No, don't tell me about patience, bro. 19 years is more than enough patience. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the excuses, bro. We spend more money than Liverpool.
Why are you voting for?
No, I have the right to expect world-class players and a world-class manager. Yeah? I'm sick and tired of let's wait this summer. Let's wait till next year. Let's fuck the waiting. I want it now because you lot have been fucking around for 19 years and I want it now. Yeah? Don't start moving the goalpost. If you want to move the goalpost, yeah? Arteta's been here 3 years. Yeah, and hasn't even been able to achieve what Conte's achieved with 2 signings. So don't tell me this is the only way to build a club, because it ain't. And while you want to keep waiting, Tottenham are now leapfrogging us once again. Yeah, Man United are getting a manager that's better than us. City and Liverpool are getting Haaland and getting Darwin Núñez while you want to keep waiting. Yeah? While we've been waiting patiently, Leicester's won the league. How much longer do you want to wait? At what point are you going to hold them accountable? Because you only want to come on here when we make a signing. Otherwise, I don't see you forward.
You know, your problem is because you get proven wrong all the time. You contradict yourselves all the time, especially you, Northside, because I watches you and your buffoon friends and your shepherd show. You jump with there. Do you know what's embarrassing? You're from London. You're an Arsenal fan, all right? You're there with your shepherd saying we're going to lose 6-0 at Stamford Bridge. But Nketiah didn't make it happen. That's why you're upset. Because you're on live stream with 70,000 fans, with thousands of fans watching you worldwide. You're there saying your team are going to lose 6-0. And we got a shit striker thing. No way, we can't see no one scoring. We're going to lose 6-0. You and your shepherd. Nketiah goes to Stamford Bridge, score 2 goals. I'm an ass.
You don't turn up to the stream when Arsenal lose. So don't talk to me about me. I'm here doing the live stream every match.
I don't come out on live TV and say my team loses.
You ain't in no position to be telling anyone who's a fan, who's not. And all your predictions came wrong at the end of the season. And I've only just got you back on the screen. Yeah. You know,
I've never ever. I have never ever. Do you know what makes me laugh? Do you know what makes me laugh? Yeah, but I don't.
Sorry, bro. I'm busy with work. Sorry, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. We've done lives before when you've been at work. That ain't no excuse.
I back my team offside. Yeah. You don't back your team, bro. You never have, bro. You can't go on a Chelsea channel licking up Chelsea and your shepherd. What kind of Arsenal fans are you? I'd rather support another team. I want to do things like that. Seriously, how can you be an Arsenal?
Listen, that so-called shepherd, you want to debate. So you be quiet and have some respect.
There is there. See, it's truth though. And if you agree with that mentality, bruh, then you should have look yourself in the mirror. How can you be an Arsenal fan, Jess? Be honest with yourself. And you want your team to lose 6-0, and you're there having a joke with your rivalries, and your team goes and bust them up. How can you do that? What's like you say? Bro, I don't get Arsenal fans. There's a problem with me wanting my team to beat the big boys. And then when they lose, you more. When they win, they more. What you want, bro?
Are you saying I'm not an Arsenal fan?
No, this guy beside you. Oh. But you, Jess, if I come on the show.
Okay, all right. So I'm not an Arsenal fan. I do the watch-alongs, the match reactions. I watch every match, whether we win or lose. Yet you only want to come on here trying to prove a point to me only when we win a match.
But I've never said my team will lose.
And when we lose, you're nowhere to be seen. End of the season, we didn't get top 4 like you predicted. Yeah, you're nowhere to be seen, bro. Nowhere to be seen. Don't make me get the receipt.
The difference.
I message you on WhatsApp, and all your excuses. You're at work. How many times have we gone live and you're at work, bro?
Hey, foul.
Oh, bro.
You just fucking called me not an Arsenal fan.
No, I said you agree with them. Do you agree? Would you agree with that fact that want your team to lose? Your beloved Arsenal, you're from Highbury.
Hang on, fucking back off, right? Fucking hang on. Right? I've been supporting this club since 1967. I've been through the shit. I've seen the good. I've seen the bad. Don't ever fucking tell me I'm not an Arsenal fan.
No, right? I'm asking you a point.
No, fuck off.
No.
Because
do you agree with the people saying Arsenal loses all the time? There we go.
You just said to me, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I've supported this club longer, mate, than you've been fucking born. So don't ever say that to me.
I'm saying to you,
you are a fucking disgrace, my friend. And if you keep it up, mate, we will fall out big fucking time.
Let me tell you something. Listen. I'm going to tell you how it is, right? I said to you, do you agree with Arsenal fans?
Mate.
Well, I never said you're an Arsenal fan. Here's what I said.
Fuck up, because it's in the chat.
I said, do you agree with these Arsenal fans?
Come on, let's have some respect, yeah? You know what I mean? To be fair to Jez, he's always said, even though he doesn't agree with your opinion like me, he's never said you're not a fan. Do you know what I'm saying? So come on, let's
said to him,
because you know this channel, bro.
Listen.
You know I'm Arteta out, yeah? And I still get you on all the time to have your say.
Yeah, but bro, it doesn't bother me. You don't tell me on, bro. I don't sleep, I don't come on the channel, bro.
Sorry, I apologise to people. You got me really angry there.
No, it's cool.
So I said to him, I asked you a question as an Arsenal fan, not as an Arsenal fan. Do you agree with Arsenal fans who agrees to want your team to lose 6-0? That's why if he even supported them all these years, I'm saying he doesn't know. He ain't going to agree with it. I would never agree with anyone on my team to lose.
Yeah, but I don't
That's
agree
what I
with
asked
your
that
opinion of the
question. I
club.
never
And I
said
don't
you're not-
say that
that's the
because you
question
have
I
your
asked him.
opinions that you're not a fan, bro. I never say that to you.
No, but I never called him a fan. I said, do you agree with these Arsenal
Yeah,
fans?
exactly.
That's all
Well,
that.
and you
I
were
asked him.
referencing to my opinion. But I never say to you, Fuad, oh, because you have your opinion, you're not an Arsenal fan. I call you deluded, but I never say you're not a fan.
No, but I never called him.
You
No,
can't
listen.
really say that, bro.
No, I said, does he agree with you? That's all I
So what's
asked
your
him.
point? What's your
My
point?
point is, the point is, if you support your team, you never want them to lose. You can't sit there expect, oh, we're gonna do this. That's my
When have
point.
I ever said I want Arsenal to lose?
I'm not on about you. I'm about the one next to you.
Sorry?
I'm not on about you. I'm on about him next to you.
I've never heard Northside say he wants Arsenal to lose. This is the case in point. Anybody that is Arteta out is accused of either being a Tottenham fan or, you're not an Arsenal fan or you're a hater. Now, Lee Gunner, a good mate of mine, gets abuse every day. He doesn't want to see Arsenal lose. What he says is he picks out the frailties, as I do, Kenny Ken does, Northside does, and many other streamers pick out the frailties in this football club in the fact we have a shit manager, we have a shit management, and we have shit players. Now, I never, ever, when I go to a game, I will support that team, right, on the pitch. Now, if Xhaka's playing, I can't stand the guy. I think he's absolutely useless, but I'll support him. If Nketiah's playing, I'll support him, right? If it's El Neni. Now, I actually quite like El Neni, fair play to the fella, because when he came in, the latter part of the season, I think he did a half-decent bloody job. I have never, ever, 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 as a lifelong Arsenal fan, ever wanted to see my team lose. Ever. But what I'm trying to say is, with the current setup, it's not good enough. Arsenal need to do better. We have an idiot in Edu doing transfer weakness, because it is crap, bringing in players that are going to be for the future. We need it for now. We need it for the 5th of August. We don't need it for 3 years' time. We need it to compete in the Europa League. Because if we don't, it's going to be bloody embarrassing. We'll get piped again. We will be embarrassed. We couldn't even challenge last season for the FA Cup. We got kicked out on a god-awful performance by Nottingham Forest. Fair play to them. They're back in the Premier League and good luck to them. They're back where they deserve to be with their history. But we have got to go up against the big boys again next season. When once upon a time, back in time, we were one of the big boys. We're not anymore. We're an bang average, mediocre team. And with this manager and this setup and the average players we have, we do not have one world-class player. When we were competing for titles, we had at least 5 or 6 world-class. We don't have any. Oh, people say, well, Saka's played for England. Yeah, he may have done. He's not fucking world-class, though, is he? He's turned up. Yeah. Now, I've got no interest in international football, personally. It bores the crap out of me. But we need to be competing against Man City, Liverpool. Yeah. Man United are going to be doing some big transfer business. Chelsea aren't going to be pissing about. And let's not forget, money-rich Newcastle. Look at what Tottenham are doing. Yeah. Knocked us out. They got full spot when Arsenal bottled it. It's an embarrassment. So how the hell can you be happy with this Arsenal setup? It's a joke. And, you know, when I hear at the Emirates, people like giving all the big one, all these bullshit fucking songs they come out of now, it's laughable. And people of my age that grew up around that area and have supported the club, do you know they don't go anymore? I know probably 100 people that still live around that area and they don't go because they find it embarrassing to listen to the bullshit. And that is how low this club has gone. Seriously, guys, come on. You know, failed you mate. You know, I like you as a person, my friend, but it's people like you and your friends in the fan base that are dragging this club down because you accept mediocrity, you accept the PR, and you accept all the bullshit that comes out the mouths of Arteta, Edu, the Cronkies. Absolute embarrassment. Simple as that, man.
Well said, Des. There's one thing I want to say to you, Forward. Yeah, you're calling out Lee, and I know you're not calling him out in a nasty way. I know when you call Lee the Shepherd, it's tongue in cheek. Yeah, you're calling out Lee. Let's make it who you're calling out. Yeah. Are you not wanting Arsenal to fail because you want to back and you want the rest of the fan base to back a process that's led to 0 Champions Leagues and 0 Premier Leagues? Yeah, this ownership, Edu, Mikel, has led to 0 glory, no major titles. Is that not you wanting us to stay failures? Because they haven't proven anything to you. You're sitting here defending them to me, yeah, getting your back up. What have they done? 1 FA Cup. How many FA Cups did Wenger win? By that logic, we should have kept Wenger because he won more FA Cups. Even a washed-out Wenger in his late 70s won FA Cups. We still wanted him out, and he was a club legend. There's more reason for you to make this argument when we had Wenger than Arteta, because we had to move away from Wenger for winning FA Cups.
Wenger,
you told me that he should be fired if he doesn't get top 4. Why are you not keeping the same energy?
So, well, you ain't going nowhere. Why am I wasting energy on something that's not going to happen?
I'm asking you your opinion. I'm not asking
My
you.
opinion is he deserves one more season.
I'm asking you. So you want to give him
I wanted to give one more season.
So why did you say that? Why did you say that before then?
Because I was entitled to say what I want. I could change my mind down.
You're entitled to say what you want.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you're entitled to say what you want, but you want to call Lee out on what he said. Wait, make that make sense. You want to call out Lee on what he says, but when someone calls you out on what you say, you said you're entitled to your opinion. So is he not entitled to his opinion?
Listen, you, Lee, Jez, Kenny, every Arteta, fine. Even the man across Australia, the man across America, even the man in Timbuktu. Regardless if you want him out, you're wasting your energy. He just signed a 3-year contract. So I'm not going to come here on this. I'll come on and go, get him out, because it ain't going to happen.
So you want me to be fake? You want me to say something I don't believe?
No, you just got to back him for one more season.
No, but I don't have to do anything. No, but why do I need to do anything? I can do exactly what I want. And what I want is this manager out.
If you're going to moan about something, win, you moan. Lose, you win. Then you're just wasting your time, ain't you? You're wasting your time.
If you want to get back for another season, why? What? Tell me why he should be backed.
Where did you guys expect it to finish at the end of the season? The start of the season. What was your prediction?
Don't come with that
argument. There it is. There. Why?
Don't come with that argument. You're telling me, yeah, what he's going to say is, because I said that he's going to finish about 10th. Oh, well, he overachieved. No. The expectation at Arsenal Football Club.
Go and ask the fans.
Every manager is to win the league. It is to win the league. I was basing it off of his last 2 performances in the last 2 seasons. That doesn't mean that my expectation of what I think he would do is my expectation of the club. You know full well what I'm saying. You're trying to twist it, and it ain't going to work.
No, I'm not. Because you embarrass yourself when you go live with other.
You embarrass yourself. You said we're going to get top 4 and win the Champions League next season.
No,
we ain't even qualified for the bitch.
I'm giving him another season. I'm giving him another season. That's me. One more season.
You can't call out other people because when people check you want to start saying.
People want to check me. I don't give a friggin' heck if no one bro. Listen, difference between you. I don't care if people. I told you this before. I don't care if people don't. I'm not here to mash down Arteta and mash down the Arsenal. That's not me. I don't do things like that. If I had that much of a problem with Arsenal, why would you watch him? I build goals on his truth.
Well,
I'm a football man. I enjoy the sport. I enjoy watching the football. That's me. I enjoy watching the sport. I want my team to win, but the present moment, sorry to break your heart, there's something called Man City and Liverpool.
Yeah.
When we were dominating,
you enjoy watching this crap football.
it's not that bad, Jess. Come on, it ain't that bad.
Come on, man. Fuck's sake.
Come on, Jess. Some games we played some good football. Come on, Jess. We weren't that bad.
I can honestly say to you, Fal, that we played probably 6 great games of football. We started off well against Man City and then lost. Yeah. We played, some great games. But the majority of the games, man, were bang average. And some of them, you have to admit, they were absolutely pony.
No, but if you're not expecting this guy to finish in the top half of the table, if you go and ask another fan, forget Arsenal fans, a lot of Arsenal fans, even you, like you say about Lee and all that, they said all on public, on thing, they said everyone, we're going to finish 12th and 10th. If he's finished 5th, you go and ask another fan, what's an achievement? Finishing above what your expectation was, the 12th and 5th. That's an achievement.
My expectation for Arsenal Football Club is to be challenging for the league.
But we haven't challenged for how long?
Sorry?
We haven't challenged for a while. Even that Leicester season,
Look, sorry, man. Sorry.
We didn't challenge.
The biggest football club in Britain, in England, we should be challenging for the league.
But do we act like it, though, Jess?
No, because fans like you have got low standards. How?
No, not fans like me. When I mean, it ain't even me.
You're saying you're on here saying to fans, don't want ambition, don't want to win the Champions League. The owners don't care. So why should we care? Let's just accept it. And now you're saying, do we move like one? Well, the fan base, the majority of the fan base are like you, Fuad, and they don't demand it. So the owners keep giving you what you want. You don't demand it, so they give it to you. Because you're still going to go to the matches. You're still going to buy your season tickets.
Don't blame the fan base. Do you know why? No. Don't blame the fan base, because when Arsenal won the title,
because the majority of the fan base are like you, and the majority of the fan base are like you, and want to call out people like me and Jez that got high standards.
And I'll call you guys out now. Where was this fan base? Wait there, let me ask you a question. Where was all you fan base when we were one player away from winning the league title? You would have got Luis Suarez. Arsenal would have won the league title. Where was all the fan base then? Having a meltdown. Where was all these channels? Where was no one screaming about it? Why? Where was all the fan base there?
Hold on. Apart from Troops
Get out of you.
Gunner, hold on. You asked me a question, so let me tell you. Apart from Lee and Troops, most of the Arteta out and most of the people that wanted the best for this club are small channels. My channel, you know what I'm saying?
With all
this channel, all these channels. I didn't even have a channel back then, But the only big channel I've ever seen, the only channel you're talking about, where are these fans are around, But the majority of the fan base don't want to support it because we're saying things that they don't want to hear. So there are channels that are like
only one guy.
Like this, but they don't get the light, because everybody has to be positive, and everyone that's positive, they're flipping. YouTube channel grows, the fan base grows, your presence on IG grows, your presence on Twitter grows. It's the truth. How many big Arteta out channels are there? Or forget Arteta out. Arsenal fans that
there's more Arteta out fans.
Hold on. Arsenal channels, that only accept Arsenal to win, and anything less is not good enough. How many big channels do you know? So don't say that us fans aren't out there, because we are.
No, the only fan on that year that spoke out about our one player was not Lee, was not Troops, was Turkish. Only fan who come out and said it. He said we weren't playing, and that's why he's a realist, because he knows if they wouldn't buy one player for us to win the title, what makes you think they're going to buy 11 players?
Bro, you just mentioned 3 channels. Do you know how many channels?
No. I'm asking you, where's all these channels?
Do you know how many channels I can tell you are toxic positive like you? Countless.
Well,
most of the channels I encounter that I want to, talk to, whatever, they have your mindset. Not that not that they can't have their opinion, but that's the majority. Not only the fan base. Let me tell you something. Not only is it that your mentality is the mentality of the majority of this fan base, it's also the majority of Arsenal content on YouTube is toxic positive like you. You're the majority. So don't tell me that we're not here. We're just not being supported.
No. Actually, listen. We're not the real.
You may not like
it's
it,
not.
it's
It's not. It's not. It's not.
It is the
It's
truth.
not. No, it's not. It's not the truth. There's more Arteta out fans than Arteta in fans. That's a fact.
You know you're
That's
chatting
a fact.
You know
No, it is, bro. That's a fact, bro. That is a
that's
fact.
absolute
'Cause
fact. If that was true, this owner would be out, would be already on strike, and this season everybody would be marching outside the Emirates. But the majority of this fan base don't want to protest.
The reason why, because the fan base are too busy blaming Arteta, like yourselves, like you, especially you, offside. That's what I'm saying. If this has been going on for years, why are you blaming one man that's been going on for years? That's the question you ask yourselves. Because it's easy to blame one person instead of a regime. And that's what's been going on for years. So you can't blame fans like me, blame fans like yourselves too. Especially you, offside.
You talk so much.
You know, I honestly think it's like an illness to people like you.
No, it's not. Because if everyone come together and not worried about Arteta and Arteta out and worried about the club, I think we'll have a big protest.
Mate, Fro.
So there's the fans.
What do you actually see in Arteta that makes you want him to be the manager? What is your opinion on the man?
Well, my opinion is this, all right, Jess. He's bought a back four, all right, and one attacking player in the midfield, not a striker. And we just missed out on top four. Okay, now he's bringing in more players. Now if he brings in Gabriel Jesus, and if he brings in Rafinha, and he brings in Tillsman, he's got attacking players. Because when he bought Tomiyasu, you know, as one bad game, you all melt down on him, like all the Arsenal fans. Ben White has one bad game, everyone melts down on him. But when they have good games, they don't have that same energy. So Arteta out fans are to blame like the Arteta in fans. Because they've seen, if it's a negative there, they'll hold that energy for him for like 5 games. Ben White's had good. So I've been up to Leicester when he played well. I went up to Finn when he's played well. When I went to a few of the home games, he's played well. Tomiyasu's played well. They've all played well in certain games. Everyone has a bad game in every team. But Arteta out fans, for some reason, they hold it against him, and they hold it against all season. Like Gabriel had a shocker against Newcastle. But that's one-off game. It doesn't mean they're crap and rubbish. And that's what I'm saying. That's our fan base. They'll hold a negative all season because of one performance. No other fans do that except
Forward. Did
so
you
when
see
you blame the Arteta in fans, they're bad. They're to blame too because they're busy blaming the players, blaming the manager, going off one game and hold it to all season. When the energy lies with. Did
you see Eddie's interview yesterday?
No, I never watched it, but he said he's busy.
So let me just recite some of the things he said. Yeah, along the whole interview, it was only a 5-minute interview. I think he done it after we revealed Fabio Vieira. Yeah, he said we're 100% committed to a youth project. He said we want to get youngsters in and we want them to play together for 3, 4, 5, 6 years because this is a long to medium term project. And he kept saying these things over and over again. Yeah. He also said that they do dossiers and they start researching and scouting players 5, 6, 8 months before the transfer window opens. So this is what I have to say. And then I want your take on it, Fuad, first, and then Jez. First of all, why does he keep ramming down to us that is a long-term project? Because to me, that sounds like you don't want to be accountable if next season goes wrong, which it will go wrong. Second of all, why is it the only way for young players to develop is it that they need to be in a squad full of young players? You look at the way Fergie developed young players. He would develop them around Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Cantona, etc., etc. There was always experience. Ferdinand, there was always experience around. Yeah, even the great Arsenal team, yeah, of the 2000s. When Thierry Henry came in, we had experience. When Walcott came in, he had Henry. We always had experience around the pitch to be guiding them. And this is why Henry and those teams there won things. So it was a mix of youth and experience. It was never solely just experience. Yeah. Third of all, why does he keep telling us it's a long to medium term and we need 3, 4, 5, 6? It seems like you don't really know when this project's going to bang. 5, 6 years, yeah, 6 years. You probably won't be here. Neither will this manager, and both of you can walk away from the club without being accountable. It seems like the easy way, because if you go out and get world-class players, then we're going to start looking at the manager saying, well, you're not good enough because you're not managing these players, and these players are ballers. And why did they win at Bayern Munich, Barcelona, etc., etc.? You're the problem. Eddie, you're the problem too. Yeah? The last thing I got to say on it, yeah? Why is it that this guy's coming out doing an interview saying that we are doing research and scouting months before the transfer window, yeah? Then Arteta came out before the January transfer window saying we have to maximize every window. Then we go into January, and like you said, Fuad, we get rid of Aubameyang, and we didn't even go in for a striker. We didn't even go for Vlahovic. Is that maximizing every window? And if they've got so many scouts scouting for months, how come we couldn't at least buy a defender, midfielder, striker, anybody, yeah, to strengthen our team in January? Why? Explain to me.
Well, you have to ask them now, didn't you?
No. You support this project, so I'm asking you.
But okay, you're talking about youth, all right? What makes you laugh, all right?
Once again, I will answer the question.
No, I will answer the question. The fact of the matter is, that's how the clubs run. That's the team you support. That's the team you chose, and that's how it is. Everything changes over the years, so you've got to accept it. If you don't want to accept it, live with it. If you don't live with it, throw it in the bin. But the fact of the matter is, all right, that if he's playing in youth, all right, like for instance, this 22-year-old boy, he might not be good now, but he might jump on the pitch and he might be a world beater. How many times have fans like you, Northside, have moaned because we've missed out on a lot of talent?
Because we missed
out on a 22 Eden Hazard. We missed out on a 22 Neymar. We missed out on a lot of players, youth players when we were young. Even Mbappe, Arsene Wenger was in his house with his parents and Cristiano Ronaldo. So we have missed out on a lot of players. Why? And that caused the fan base a meltdown. So regardless if you sign youth or sign adults, you're gonna moan anyway because that's our fan base.
No, that's not true.
Edu,
that's not true.
There's a reason why I moan.
That's a reason.
That's the truth. So that's why they go on youth. You all say we missed out on all these players. I know you want to moan about it.
Right. The reason why you're talking absolute crap is because when we came to the Emirates, they said we've come here to compete with Bayern Munich. Yeah, you're telling me that I'm not happy with getting youngsters. Wait, hold on. That reminds me of a team in Germany that does that. Yeah, Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund buy kids to compete with Bayern Munich. Yeah, Bayern Munich just won their 10th league. 10th one, I think it's like the 10th one in a row. So that just shows you we're not going to be able to compete with them, yeah, which is what the club said, not Northside, yeah? How are we going to compete with them with youngsters when Dortmund can't compete with them with youngsters? Please explain.
Well, at the end of the day, it ain't our error, isn't it? No. Yeah? No, it's not about that. No side, we got to understand, right? Every team has their error. No. Every team has their error. And it ain't our error, sorry. It's Liverpool and Man City's error. We had that error back there with Arsene Wenger, knew the French market and we won the league title, and we had a few years after we won the league title again, and we had a few years off, and we won the league title again. But we were never the dominant force. We should have won the league title more often. So, to your standards anyway. But at the same time, that's football for you. That's what's happened. They broke it. They promised you a dream, and the dream never happened. It is what it is.
From Jez, what do you make of it?
It is what it is.
Oh man, the fact that I just can't go with this youth project shit bollocks. We need experience. We need seasoned. We need people that can actually guide players, and we haven't got any of this now. When we had the likes back in time, and I'm going back in time. You had the likes of Vieira, Bergkamp, Henry, Pires in different parts of the field. They could guide players. Not maybe on the pitch always, but off the pitch. I mean, I remember reading stuff about Henry would stay on after training to coach the younger up-and-coming players. Now, does that happen at Arsenal anymore? I don't know. I'm not at the Arsenal training ground, so I can't comment. But I don't see anybody on this current Arsenal lineup that has the ability to do that. I don't honestly believe Xhaka would stay on to coach midfielders, and I dare God hope he wouldn't. He's shit. He's crap.
Challenging.
He's shocking. So he needs to stay away from the young midfielders at Hale End as far as possible. Simple as. Now, this is what so annoys me with Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. When we had Wenger as a manager, he had direction, he had influence, and he was able to turn players into a footballer. I don't care what anybody says. You can all disagree with me in the chat. I don't care. He proved it. He had a proven track record of what he did, and he did that. Arteta, I don't believe, has that. Now, I was actually having a conversation today with a mate of mine who's actually a Man City fan, lifelong, lovely guy. And I said to him, what's your opinion on Arteta when he was at Man City? And he said, well, he did nothing. He was a bit part player and did nothing. So I said to him, well, if Guardiola took him as a coach, there must be something about him. And he said, I don't think so. And, this fella has got a lot of inroads into Man City. So that says something to me that why did Arsenal piss around and get Unai Emery and then bin him? Now, I've been told because when they got Unai Emery, they wanted Arteta. Why? What is this about Arteta? What does he bring to the table? Because I'm sorry, I've been around football for many, many years, and I'm no tactician, but I know a lot about football. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't see what he does. And all I see, Fold and Northside, is he pisses off a lot of players, causes a lot of controversy, and he's a very arrogant man, which is okay to a point, but it can go too far. And we've seen it with Aubameyang, Ozil. Well, fair play, Ozil, you needed to go anyway, mate. So there you go. Lacazette never really turned up, did he? Let's be fair. But he did a job under Emery. But the guy, what's he done to Pepe? When Tierney first came in, awesome. Look what's happened to him now. Last season, dropped right off, got sadly injured. Yeah? No. Sorry, mate. And
yeah, but everyone's saying Tierney's dropped off. If he was that bad, why is Man City? That's what I don't get. Like, people say Tierney's dropped off. If he was that bad, why is Man City coming in for 65 million bids for him?
No, they're going for Cucurella. Also forward, yeah. Do you know what Arteta reminds me of? Do you remember Andres Villas-Boas? Do you remember when they assigned him on the basis of he was Portuguese like Mourinho? He worked under Mourinho. So just because he worked under Mourinho, he was the guy. What did he do? Then he went Tottenham. What did he do? Being the guy, being next to the guy doesn't make you the guy. Another example, Fergie, probably one of the best, probably the best manager in the Premier League era. Yeah. All day. How many of his assistants, because he would always be changing his background staff, how many of his assistants became world-class managers? Yeah. And also, before you undermine Mourinho, at that time, this was a Mourinho, yeah, that was wanted by Real Madrid, that won the treble with Inter, won the Champions League with Porto. He was the guy at that time. Let's be real. That was a prime Jose Mourinho. Yet Villas-Boas wasn't able to do it because it's one thing doing it as an assistant. There's another thing doing it as a main man. So explain to me, why is it that the narrative is, oh, because he's next to Pep, he must be good? History doesn't show us that.
Well, he's won the FA Cup, haven't he? So he knows how to win. He won the FA Cup, so he knows how to win, innit?
Do you know what? This is why you lost against Lee, because you can't even win the debate with me, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
No, because
You're
football
just there
don't
with
happen
your DJ
overnight.
Khaled headphones, talking
Yo,
rubbish.
listen, football don't happen overnight. Football don't happen overnight.
It's been 3
And
years,
that's the
bro.
truth. You know,
It's
it
been
don't
3
happen
years.
overnight. And when you talk about you and your flea and all that, you're making like Arsenal react to the air and all that. They never lost big. They never lost heavily. Did they lose Old Trafford 6-1?
They didn't go 3 years without winning a league title.
But then the manager was in charge, don't he? Yeah, I thought so, wasn't it? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So the manager who won the league title for us didn't win a league for how long? 12 years?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But yeah. So Arsene Wenger, when he first came into the thing, he opened up the market for everyone. He won the league title. They found out the market, had a little break. The other teams conquered the market. Then they won the league title in 2002. Then in 2004, they won and never won it since because everyone knew Arsenal how they used to do it. So everyone found out the pedigree of Arsenal, how they won league titles by employing the market, the Portuguese market, and all that. Then obviously the Mourinho come in and all that. But what I want to tell you now is Arteta, you might hate him, you might love him, you might be on the edge with him, you might be just give him another season, but he's not going nowhere. So you gotta hope he gets it right.
When you can't,
you
always move to that excuse.
No, but it's truth though. No side, they're not going to follow you. I'm in a sack offside because I'm winning though.
Are you here to talk on behalf of the owners or to talk on behalf of you? Because you always want to tell me what the owners.
No, but you make out like this guy right there.
What do you
like I know. The problem is you can't have a proper thing. You guys were screaming Wenger out because of the players. They were getting
Wenger out because he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, and the players wasn't good enough. So when Arteta, this is how this I know you and Lee Gunn. That's why Lee didn't even answer my question. When Arteta walked into Arsenal, he never walked into a club where the grass was green. He walked into an apparatus. They never even had the transfer structure. They didn't even have nothing. It was just a club that was okay. Arsene Wenger released a DVD, and fools like you believe him. He was part of the problem.
Then why
he walked in. Arteta never wants to know about. If you give Arteta money, listen, Arteta's that bad. Wait there. Arteta's that bad.
You just accused me of wanting Arsene Wenger out.
No. If Arteta went elsewhere, you give Arteta money. You put Arteta in Man City and win the league title. You put him in Paris Saint-Germain and win the league title.
You didn't answer my
question. If he could do that with Arsenal and then shit. Do you know what? I'd love it if he leaves Arsenal. I would love it if he leaves Arsenal and he wins a big trophy.
You're good at ducking questions.
No, I'm not.
Why you're trusting him for just being next?
Because he's the manager of Arsenal FC. I support that club. He's the manager of the club. I support him. There it is. There. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go and embarrass myself. Go on a channel TV and say we're going to lose 6-0 like you and your Shepherd does. I don't do things like that. And then when Arsenal beats Chelsea, you want to be like, it don't make sense, bro. That's the difference between me and you. That's why you won't. That's why I don't even bother debating you guys, bro. It's not even a debate, bro. You guys embarrass yourselves. I don't have to do it. That's the truth about it. I don't go. That's the truth about it. So if I'm an Arsenal, when I lose, when Arsenal lose, I get vexed.
Why'd you get vexed?
You don't. You're like,
why'd you? But why? But no, hold on. Fuad, I want to ask you a question. Why do you get mad when you're telling us to accept this? The manager ain't going anywhere. The owner ain't going anywhere. So why are you getting angry?
Because why am I going to waste energy on something that nothing you could do about it? You talk about League Gunner.
What do you mean waste energy? You just told me you get angry. That is wasting energy, isn't it? You're getting angry. You get worked up about it.
No, I don't get worked up.
By your logic, you shouldn't have a reaction. That's what you're telling me.
No. What makes me laugh? Do you know what makes me laugh? Is you. I see your meltdowns with Lee Gunner, yourself, and all that. Your meltdowns on side, and you try like a baby. But you know what makes me laugh? They can't even fucking hear you. They can't even hear you. They don't even know we exist, bro. So you keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna watch the game. If they win, I'm happy. If they lose, I have a little bit of vex. I turn the telly off and get on with my day. That's been the answer for the last 20 years.
They can't hear what I'm doing, but you're still watching me.
Yeah, you fucking bug me. You told me to fucking do it.
The reason you get angry on your arguments is purely and simply because you know you're on thin ice, because you are trying to defend a weakened corner. And you know.
No, Jess, I'm not defending a weakened corner. The fact of the matter is, it's been going on for 20 years. Where's Lee Gunner been? Where's Northside been? Why now? They promised you in 2006, not 2 years ago. You're making out like this promise was yesterday. Where was you all in? That's the question. They don't answer me because they know they can't answer me. They're telling the truth.
So if somebody doesn't have a YouTube channel, that means that they never had an opinion before a YouTube channel. Is that what you're telling me? What kind of delusion are you talking
YouTube's
about?
been around a long time, bro. AFTV smashed it up for a long time. Where was all this energy then about the owners? Instead, it was
Your argument is so
Arteta in,
stupid.
it was Wenger
It's so
out.
stupid.
No, I'm talking facts though. When AFT is the biggest platform on YouTube, and it's a massive.
And they're a bunch of fakes. They're liars.
But
They
everyone copied them. Lee Gunner copied them. Northside copied them. Everyone's copied them. You can't say they're fake. They all copied them.
How can you say that? How can you say that?
Because they were the first team. They were the first team to do Arsenal platform, bro, and that's a fact.
Yeah, but
everyone copied them.
Hang
Everyone
on.
copied them.
There's loads of YouTubers out there that are totally.
Yeah, but they were the first.
Totally.
He was the first, bro.
Facts. So what you're saying to me, and Northside, Lee Gunner, and Del Boy, and Kyle Walsh, and Warren's team talk that we're talking shit because we're Arteta out. All we are talking about is the facts of Arsenal Football Club, and we want greatness. We want greatness. We don't want bullshit that Arteta and Edu are coming out with. So at the end of the day, you know, it's the voice of reason at the end of the day.
Yeah, but then what makes
AFTV, pay actors. Julian is a fucking liar. We all know it. He's an absolute idiot because when he talks, you can see his smile. And do you remember the time he had that smile wiped off his face at Crystal Palace? Yes, because he's an idiot. And you've got
I'm saying to you, I'm saying to you
on there, and you've got other channels like.
But they are the biggest.
You've got other channels like She Knows Arsenal, this stupid bloody American cow who knows fuck all, right? And whenever I go in her comment and I pose a question to her, she will never answer me because she knows I'll hang her out to dry. Yeah? All these Princess Gooner, all these idiots that fake it. People like me, Northside Lee.
No, but at least you say that though. What makes you laugh?
Warren's team talk. We all speak facts. We don't bullshit. We don't lie. We talk facts. And we put it out there. People don't like it. I couldn't give a crap.
Jez, you say
well said, Jez. Well said, Jez. Well said, Jez. That's my guy, you know. That's my guy.
This is when you say things, you talk facts, all right, Jez. All right. When people say you said Lee, Northside, and all of them, you're blaming Arteta. Lee makes what Lee says on his channel. I've seen on his channel. He said it a few times. How could you blame the owners? That's what Lee keeps saying. You got to blame Arteta. The owners are the ones who employ Arteta. The owners are the ones who got to put their trust in it too. So it don't make sense by him saying, how can you blame the owners? So he doesn't speak sense. Because you're blaming someone that's Arteta and Edu. There's only been in the club for 3-4 years. That's been going on for nearly 19 years. So you can't really blame one person that's been going on. It's been on for a while. So it ain't really speaking sense. It's really just having an agenda against a person. Because
when has anybody ever said
the next manager, say for instance, they sack Arteta. Wait. It is. They sack Arteta. This is the north side that people you agree with. You're entitled to your opinion. I've got no problem. So they sack Arteta. Another manager comes in. Get him out. Vieira out. Is that going to be our fan base for the rest of our lives? Any manager comes to get out? No. It shouldn't be like that. Give him time. If you give him 4 or 5 years, if it's not good enough, then you got to go. That's football for you, and that's Arsenal direction for the next few years. You know that Arteta's not going nowhere. So and the reason why he ain't going nowhere because some of them Arteta out fans who break the board, who pick up the board, they're the ones giving the contract. So it don't make sense. Stop blaming the puppet, bruh. Be real and blame the people who are behind it. That's why I rate Turkish. Because he speaks truth.
Okay, so you blame the owners, yeah?
Who's going? If you look at the reality, look, I don't mind that as a manager, so I don't blame him for nothing. But fans like you should be targeting the owners. Fans like you and all the ones who say I'm delusional, I'm this and all that. You should be targeting the owners because he's just a puppet. Did Arteta phone up Kroenke and say, "Oh,
is
I'm
the
getting a job"?
Arsenal,
They
the
contact
owners,
him.
yes or no? Yes or no?
No. I'm happy with Arteta manager. I ain't even got a problem.
Are
with
you
him. If they give him
are you
money,
happy with the owners?
I'm happy with them now because they got Arteta in charge. Yeah. Because I ain't blaming the puppet. It's you guys. So yeah. Because if I say
Well,
I'm
the
not
funny
happy
thing
with the
with you,
owners,
you never want to answer any direct questions. You
I
always
said
want
I'm
to
happy
sit
with the
around, you
owners.
want to do a
I'm going to tell you
monologue
now.
about
I am
something else
happy with
and
the
we're not
owners.
talking
They're
about.
backing Arteta. They're
At the
giving
end
him
of the
money.
day,
I
did
am happy
you
with
not
them.
tell us that we're going to get world-class players this season? Where's the
I am
world-class
happy
players?
with the owners. No, explain your question because you're not real. You talk shit. You and all your Arteta out fans.
Is
I don't.
Marquinhos and Fabio Vieira world-class?
No.
Are they
I want
world-class?
you to explain that
Are
to
they
me.
world-class?
There it is. There it is.
I'm asking
Arteta
you, are
out
they
fans.
world-class?
Don't waste your time with these lot. Lee, this guy, and all them because they don't answer the questions.
Are they
They
world-class?
blame the puppet. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with this Fabio Vieira. I hope he becomes a world-class player. I'm very happy with his signing. I hope he's a potential.
Pray,
I am happy with him. There we go. I'm happy with him. I know I'm happy with him because he's going to bring something different to the team. So let's see what he does.
It's funny because when we got Ozzy Gooner, you're there talking about how bad the owners are. You're such a flip-flop. But now you want to be saying, no, I'm happy with
No, because I am not. The flip-flops are you. You guys are flip-flops. You guys, no, because I just sussed you out.
Julian and the rest of them. You are a flip-flop, bro. No. When
I sussed you out, no side. You've been schooled.
When Ozzy Gooner comes on and he talks facts about the ownership being rubbish, you're there, yeah. As soon as he's off, you're there about, no, I'm happy with the ownership. You're a flip-flop for it, bro. We can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
I've changed my mind. I'm happy with the owners because fans like you who just target Arteta are the who actually works for the owners. Blame the people who put him in
so you
power.
care more about fans like me than Arsenal winning
No,
major
I
league.
don't care about fans like you. You embarrass yourselves. You all come on blaming Arteta when you all know where the real problem is. So why am I going to degrade myself to your level? Come on,
now I know where
you're
you
dogmatic.
stand.
You're all dogmatic. You Arteta out fans. That's the truth.
Now I know where you stand. Now when you care more about.
I stand behind Arteta. He is the manager of.
You care more about me and Lee, being shut up or whatever it is, than Arsenal, the betterment of Arsenal, what's best interest of Arsenal. You dare to call anybody if they're a real Arsenal fan or not. At least me, Jez, and Lee say things for the betterment of the football club to win the Champions League and the league. So now we know where you stand. Thank you for it.
But I stand. I know where you guys stand. You guys only pick on the puppet so you can look good. Pick on the real people. Look what the real did. You contradict yourself. Same as you. Arteta did not get the job because he got the job because our owner got Vina and Edu to go and stay with him at 5 o'clock in the morning. So don't blame him because there's an opportunity for the manager. There's no man out there in a football game who would not want to manage Arsenal FC. Put that in your heads.
Hold on a second.
Look at the reality.
We got a super chat. Fuad, you deflect so much. Maybe you should be playing in goal for Arsenal. Laugh my ass off. For real though, why can't you ever honestly engage with the reality of our situation? Can you reply to that?
What situation? What situation, bro? Tell me what situation. Sack Arteta, then bring another manager in and you can ask for his head again. That's Arsenal for the rest of that's going to be Arsenal for the next 20 years. And then what you're going to go, oh yeah, it's the manager. And you all be keyboard warriors. Come on, bro. If you love your club, go and protest. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's all good blaming one man, but listen, the man who put him there, he's an angel. The man, and that's you Arteta out fans. Not all of you, majority of you.
All right, I wanna ask a question to close up. Jez, what business do you see us actually doing this transfer window?
Oh man, in reality, I think it's going to be Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we're in at 70 mils for Rafinha. That we're going to get raped again. Come on. Last season we wasted 52 on Ben White, Ben Shite. If we spend that on Rafinha and we get Jesus, I honestly will say to you, that's it done. And it's not good enough. It's not enough. We need a quality, serious central midfielder. We cannot rely on Partey. I think the fella's injury prone. He's been out for a very long time, and I believe he's had an operation to try and rectify the issue. Mm-hmm. If that is our business. I mean, I personally believe, Northside, we need 7 top players, quality players. We need another left back because Tierney has proven to be injury prone.
Mhm.
We need another quality right back. We need to really strengthen our central defenders. I'm sorry, Ben White. You know, Brighton had our pants down and arse wiped us. Let's get it right. You know, we went in and it was desperation time. We paid way over the odds for that fella. And what seriously annoys me, man, is we were linked to Basuma for 2 seasons and we didn't get it over the line and he's gone to Tottenham. That's shocking business, man. And he wanted to come to Arsenal. The guy wanted to come to Arsenal and he's now gone to Spurs. I mean, come on. Now, get back to your question, my friend. If we spend this money on Jesus and Rafinha, whatever his name is, I can honestly say, mate, I think that'll be it. And it's not going to be good enough. It's not going to be good enough.
Fair enough. I don't think there's anything you said that I can debate with. Let's go to the transfer oracle, Fuad Romano. You know what I mean? Because Fuad, you've been telling us that we're going to get world-class players this transfer window.
I think we'll sign Jesus, Rafinha, and I think we'll sign Tielemans.
And where would that get us to? If we get those deals over the line, where do you see us finishing next season?
Oh, easy top 4. Easy. Maybe 3rd.
So you're not going to look at the business of our rivals because Spurs have strengthened a lot. Man United they look like they're going to.
Basuma, but we
Chelsea,
got Partey in it.
Chelsea are also looking at our targets for it. Just so you know, Rafinha is being touted by Barcelona and Chelsea. And it's been said that he actually prefers to go to Barcelona and Chelsea. Barcelona have money issues. Chelsea at the moment, not too clear. I think he's second on their list of wingers that they want to get in. Obviously, they're linked to Sterling. A lot of our targets are being aimed at by our rivals. So, what do you make of that?
Well, to be honest with you, Chelsea in for Sterling. That's nothing new. With Rafinha, and I told you earlier on that it's like even like Firmino Ramirez, even Sky Sports. It's a weird transfer because you got Chelsea. Obviously, haven't bidded for him, but he will. The reality is, he most probably will go to Chelsea if they come in for him because he wants to play Champions League football. Tottenham is sniffing round. Arsenal only cut his bidders for him, and he's agreed personal terms with Barcelona. So that's a mad transfer. Anything can happen.
Fair enough. I think we're gonna get. I agree with the both of you. I do think we're gonna get Gabriel Jesus. I don't see us getting Rafinha. There's something about this. The reports I keep hearing is that he prefers Barcelona. Obviously, they're looking to sell some shares. I think it is to release some funds. Obviously, if De Jong goes to Man United, that will release some funds, and I think that they may use that to also get Rafinha. I think Rafinha is going to stall, even though Arsenal put a bid. This is just my opinion. I ain't got no links. I don't know anyone. I don't know no agent. I ain't talking. This is my opinion. I think that because he wants to go to Barca, if he doesn't go to Barca and they don't have the money for him, he will go to Chelsea. And if he cares about legacy, he should go to Chelsea because this club isn't for winning now. And I think we'll get Tielemans. Jesus. I think we may get a centre-back. We may get that Martinez guy, but we may lose out on him because Man United are linked to him as well. And this is the big problem. We're differing. These guys are telling us, Edu came out yesterday saying that, they're doing scouting for eight months and this and that. So you should be coming into the transfer window knowing how much the player wants, how much the selling club wants. Of course, you're not just going to give them everything they want, but we should be, do you know what I mean, already quite advanced in a lot of these moves. And it just seems like, are we going for Nkunku? Are we going for Ivan Toney? Are we going for Richarlison? I mean, Richarlison's another one. He's another one that we've been linked to, and he's been linked to also to Chelsea. The problem is this: we don't have Champions League, and also we don't have European heritage like some of these clubs do. Man United may not have European football next season, but they have European heritage and they're a bigger club. Chelsea won the Champions League in recent memory. They won 2 Champions Leagues and they've got a better manager. So this is what we're coming up against, you know, and the longer that these lot take to get these deals over the line, the more competition we'll have. And yeah, we'll see, unless we're going to start putting some of these world-class players that you think are coming here forward on Ozil wages. And then they have no ambition because they're getting paid the king's ransom.
You just hope we don't win every year. You keep hoping because the hope's going to come to an end soon for you, mate. You just keep hoping.
I don't need to hope for anything. I really don't, bro.
So who's going to win something first, all right? You think? What do you think we're going to win next season? Nothing.
Next season, Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't see.
With all these players.
I don't see us winning anything. I don't see us winning anything.
Stick to your guns then.
I don't see us winning anything. Oh, I'm not the one that didn't stick. Hey, how dare you? You stick to your guns because you said this manager should be sacked if he doesn't get top 4. Well, he didn't, and now you're telling me he should get another year.
Listen, stop saying I don't think.
I got all
say I don't want him to do anything. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Stop saying I don't think. Be honest with yourself. Say I don't want him to do anything. That's what you gotta say. Stop lying to the public on all sides.
Listen,
sorry, Jez.
People.
I know this guy.
96 people watching live right now. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to Jez's channel, the Arsenal History and More, I believe is what it's called. Make sure you go and support my guy, a real one. Do you know what I'm saying? Go there. He's been watching Arsenal way before I was born. I was born in 92. You know what I'm saying? So he got knowledge on Arsenal that I don't even know. You know what I mean? I tried to educate myself, but, you know, I wasn't there. So listen, a different type of content with somebody that wants to raise the levels of the fan base and wants us to win the league. So listen, go support Jez because different content is good. Do you know what I mean? Jez, bro, you provide a service I can't do. I ain't seen Arsenal win as many league titles as you. I don't know as much about the club as you. Do you know what I mean? And it is what it is. Thank you for coming on, Jez, bro. I appreciate it.
Man, it's a pleasure. And Saturday night will be an amazing show. 7 o'clock, I've got Lee, Gunner, and Kenny Ken on. And we're going to have an amazing debate. And it's an honour to have Lee on the show. Kenny Ken, you know, he's a great man, always helps me out. But Saturday night, 7 o'clock, will be, I think, quite an amazing thing. So, guys.
What time on Saturday, Jez?
7 o'clock, man. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in, people, because I'm not dropping anything on Saturday because I need to get my dreads retwisted. So make sure you go there to Jez's channel and you tune in to that debate at 7 p.m. on the Arsenal History and More. If you like delusion, if you like a flip-flop, make sure you subscribe to Praise Forward TV, yeah?
I educate you people.
You ain't educating anyone, bro. You ain't educating anyone.
Well, you know, I'm sorry, mate, if I kicked off with you earlier, but
no, don't worry about it, man. That's just me being me, bro. I gotta get the rush out to you. Do you know what I mean? I like it.
You know, I respect you. But
no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I never took a piss. Huh? Listen, you can say what you want to be. Is this clown beside you?
Yeah, this club upsets many people, and the sad fact is that it's got to the point in time now that we have such a diversary fan base. It was never back like this back in time, and I'm sorry to say that there are so many people that accept the bullshit, PR, and mediocrity this club pumps out. You know, I mean, it's wrong. Things like, you know, they've bumped the price up 4% for tickets, season tickets, with this economic climate where people are struggling to pay for their food bills, their electricity, their gas, mortgages going through the roofs, you know, rent. it's appalling. This club, sorry, doesn't need to up their prices by 4%. We are the sixth richest club in world football. No need for it, people. It's disgusting. And therefore, as I said on before the season ended on Lee Gunner's channel, I will not go to one home game next season. I will not buy any merch. I will go to away games. I will not go to the Emirates. I will not give a penny to this club. I think it's disgusting. Anybody who wants to, fair play, I get it. You want to go to the Emirates, you want to see Arsenal play at home in the league, the FA Cup, the Europa League, all that. Yes, fair play to you guys. I'm not knocking you for doing it. I won't personally. I just will not do that. Because I think it's greed of the club in the current world climate. You know, people have been through a shit time for 2 years with COVID and all that drama. It's disgusting. I'm sorry, it is disgusting.
Facts. You're completely right, Jez. Completely right. Do you remember when they said they weren't going to fire any staff and how they wanted the players to take a pay cut to not fire any staff?
Yeah.
And then they go and fire staff.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. And people want to tell me about I'm not classy. This club ain't class. This club has lost its class a long time ago. Them with the shirts putting up the price just to peddle on what Jez said. Putting up the price, a donation to a foundation. Why is it going to the consumer for? These fans pay enough. I don't understand why they need the money, because we see teams like Real Madrid, we see teams like Man United, Man City, Liverpool. All these teams have got lower ticket prices and are able to compete on all fronts. So why is our ticket price going up and we ain't competed in any fronts for 18 years? Honestly, that tells you everything. They only care about money, man. They only care about money. Listen, I'm going to read this super chat. Nathan, sorry about that. I missed your super chat. Sorry. When so many comments come, sometimes the way it loads. Sorry, bro. Arteta out, Vina out, Edu out, Kroenke out, top gooners out. Till the standards are raised, we're finished. Listen, I don't think you're gonna find me and Jez disagreeing with that super chat. What?
I object.
Well, here we go.
This guy. This is what I'm saying. Forward, on your channel, you do more boxing content, innit?
Yeah, I'm trying to get what's it called? Of a few links now. I've hooked up with a few people. I'm just waiting for them to be free, because when you want to interview boxers, obviously they go on camp and all that, so it's quite hard to get them going live. So hopefully, I got a few coming up soon, but I'm just waiting for the right timeline. So when they're ready, I'll go live with them then.
No, fair enough. Listen, Forward, thanks for showing your face after being hiding for I don't know how long, and you only show your face because we signed Fabio Vieira. Jez, thank you very much.
Vieira.
Jez, you're always welcome.
Portugal. He plays for Arsenal.
Listen, I'm from Portugal and I'm not gassing him up. Why are you gassing him up so much?
Oh, you're from Courtney, bro. You're a Londoner, bro. Portugal, bro. Don't come with that shit with me, bro. Vieira.
So my heritage.
You do it, Phil, to wind us up, don't you? You admit it. You do it as a wind up, don't you?
Will I do a feel like that? Never.
This guy, Jez, listen, big up to you, man. You're always, most of the time I go live, I always see your comments in that. Thank you for the support. Listen, your channel's doing well. I like that video with you and Kenny Ken. Your videos, they give a different perspective, because you guys, you're from a different generation. I think what you guys do is it adds something unique. You know what I mean? There's enough people doing Arsenal content like me, but there's not many, of your age with your knowledge doing YouTube. So big up to you. People, make sure you go and support Arsenal, the history and more. Make sure you support Fuad as well, because even though he doesn't know anything about football, thank God on his channel, he only talks about boxing. And I had to school him about that as well. But it is what it is. Listen, big up to everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we're out, caramba.